Okay, so the birth. It's always that bit that everyone wants to know about. And to be really honest, I actually enjoyed it in some ways, which to many people sounds a bit odd, as we're used to hearing most horrendous birth stories. So my waters broke in the early hours of the morning. The contractions started strongly straight away. Within an hour they were coming sort of 3 in every 10 minutes, which stopped my husband clearing his work emails for the next day. We started to then fill the birth pool and we lit the candles and we put on some gentle music. I had to really concentrate on my breathing during each contraction though, and I couldn't have any noise at all, otherwise it all went wrong. So it was a bit like musical statues. Every time one started, my husband had to freeze until it was all over. We spoke to the midwife a couple of times throughout the night. She was very reassuring. She came about 8 in the morning, and by then I was in the birth pool. Concentrating on my breathing and making gentle humming noises with each contraction put me in my own sort of little zone. And I'd asked my midwife to stay quiet and not to coach me at all unless I asked, and I just went with whatever I felt. So when it came to the pushing, I couldn't not push. It was just a feeling that overtook me. So I definitely didn't need to be sort of told what to do. And I was so in a little zone that I really wasn't aware of anyone other than my husband holding my hand. And when the little guy actually arrived, I looked up to see 2 midwives, a student midwife and a work experience girl, also, and my husband, even though I hadn't even realised that they'd arrived or were in the room with me at all. So all in all, it certainly wasn't pain-free, but it was manageable, and I felt completely in control the whole time, which was great. He took 10 hours to come, which felt like a lot less actually, weirdly, as the whole thing was really calm and relaxed. And actually, the little guy was so chilled when he actually came that he didn't even cry for the first day. He just spent his time looking around him, at us, and generally getting accustomed to the world. And straight after the birth, we were sitting on the sofa. I was eating a banana, drinking a cup of tea, and we were having a little snuggle with our new little bundle. So I wouldn't have changed anything, actually. I think the home birth bit made a massive difference, and I think the hypnobirthing gave me the tools that I needed to really kind of focus my thoughts. So any questions, just shout, and I will speak to you soon.